So starting this test drive in the Sierra EV, I have the power mode on. Let's give it a pull here. Wow, jeez. Yeah, just like the Silverado EV, the RST specifically, when you have this mode on, it's just, gosh, it pulls hard, it really does. Now I like how, even though this is a pretty big truck, it feels very easy to drive. The visibility is good. Just the overall feel you get behind the steering wheel, you don't feel like you're driving something as massive as this really is. But I'm gonna give myself some space here and I'm gonna floor it getting onto the interstate here. All right, here we go. So nice and quick, still easy to control with the traction control and everything set up here as you would expect, but very impressed by the power. It's just insane. Gonna test out the Super Cruise for a quick second. So we're gonna activate the adaptive here, and then we're gonna hit this button, and then we have the Super Cruise on now. So ride quality, very good, very solid. The ride is smooth. This does have air suspension, and I can tell whenever the back end goes over a speed bump or anything like that, but I can also hear it as well, which is pretty neat. But as I get off on this exit lane, the Super Cruise will cancel itself. But a great system. I've tested it out many times. Sound quality in the cabin is very good. Even with these 24s on these low profile tires, not anything I'm really noticing unless I'm listening for it. And that's just a gift and a curse with having an EV. You don't have a traditional engine powering, or I should say drowning out the sound of the truck. Really like this though, really wouldn't mind having one. It's just, you get the capability of a truck having that mid-gate and things of that nature, but something that's pretty efficient compared to a gas-powered truck. And for someone like myself that doesn't do a lot of towing, especially really heavy duty towing, this will be perfect for me. I just like having the bed, like being able to put stuff back there. But then also just having the height here that you have driving this down the road, but it's also, again, very easy to maneuver. Whether you're parking, the rear steering helps with that, turning in a parking lot or whatever, or if you're just trying to get close to something, it's easy to maneuver. Now I want to give one more big thank you to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this truck today. I'll leave a link below in the description. And again, if you don't want to get this one in particular, it's a little too far out for you, click on that second link down below. It takes a minute to fill out your information, and then I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on one of these. Now you do have the, well, I guess you don't, this is above the threshold for the tax incentive, but for the EV tax incentive at least, but I think you can still get, let's say you want to get this before the end of the year, as a business vehicle, you still have that tax write-off available. Just with the weight of this thing. But honestly, I would just get one to get one. It has everything you could want, just from the drive modes to the ride quality, the features you get. And it's a good looking truck. The Silverado EV, the RST looks very good as well, but I like the Sierra EV Denali better, just in terms of the exterior aesthetics, and then inside I think the interior is much nicer, but that's what you'd expect from the Denali version. I will say the Silverado EV, the RST, kind of has that cool factor. It looks good, And that's kind of what the RST trim is for. It's meant to be sportier and things of that nature. But this is the one for me. If I were to get one, I would definitely have to wait until one was pre-owned. But if you have the money to buy one of these, you won't be disappointed. I guarantee you that. But with all that being said, this is going to bring me to the end of my review of this 2025 GMC Sierra EV Denali.